Starting us off for today, we have our weekly sports update with Carter Berg. You're also going to get some inside information on the JROTC program. And lastly, we have the current events of the week with Josh Jones. Thanks for joining us. ATV starts now. This coming up Monday is President's Day, and students will be happy to hear that we will be out of school. The rest of the week will follow the normal block schedule, with Friday being a normal Monday schedule. Use the 3-day weekend to catch up on any homework you have and enjoy your time off. Teachers will be here at school, however, as there will be parent-teacher conferences from 4 to 7. Now, let's head over to Carter with our sports recap for the week.
The new American Alliance of football team, Memphis Express, had their season opener this past Sunday against the Birmingham Iron. The game was nothing shy of disappointing, with Memphis being blown out 26-0. The game was quarterback Christian Hackenberg's first professional start. Hackenberg went 10 for 23 in passing for only 87 yards. The Memphis Express home opener is this Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Liberty Bowl. Head coach Mike Singletary says he plans on starting Hackenberg again this Saturday against the Arizona Hotshots. The Arlington Tigers wrestling team took first place at the 2019 regional tournament, led by their senior class of Luke Kearns, Dalton Kalkman, Reed Cannon, and Austin Antcliffe. 12 of the 14 wrestlers qualified for the state tournament, which is currently happening right now. Let's wish the wrestling team luck to bring home some state champions. The Memphis Grizzlies have recently made some changes to their roster. The Grizz traded their all-star center Marc Gasol to the Toronto Raptors in exchange for Jonas Valanciunas, Delon Wright, C.J. Miles, and a future second-round pick. We also signed Bruno Caboclo to a multi-year contract. He came from 2 10-day contracts and proved his worth, earning him a multi-year contract. The varsity basketball team had a home game against Kingsbury Wednesday night. The first half was close, with both teams having key plays. Key player Sam Wiseman received a leg injury during the second half of the game, but the team rallied and pulled off the win with a score of 51-42. Keep Sam in your thoughts, and let's hope he has a speedy recovery. That's all for your sports this week, Tigers. Back to the desk.
Students may have noticed the JROTC recruitment posters all around the school. Let's go to Call at the Window to find out more.
The Junior ROTC is coming to Arlington High School. Let's check it out.
Hey, all upcoming freshmen through seniors. Do you want to take a class that teaches respect, discipline, and love for your country? Then you should check out Arlington's new JROTC program. The program is built into the schedule, so you won't have to come in before or after school. Now, let's hear some more information from students who are actually in the program right now and will be helping out next year.
So what I've kind of been doing here today is describing what a typical week in the program looks like to people. So on Monday and Tuesday, we do curriculum learning, and so that involves like citizenship and leadership. So we do learning what type of leader you're going to be, and then learning things about the country, like how to fold a flag, what the flag means, why we respect the flag. And then, so that's on Monday and Tuesday. On Wednesdays, we wear our uniforms, and you get an inspection grade, so they grade you on how good it looks and how correct it is. And then on Thursdays, we do PT, so like maybe a 1-mile run, push-ups and sit-ups, or some days we do like a sports day, which is fun. And then on Fridays we do drill and ceremony, so learning like how to march, basic facing movements, stuff like that.
Well, most importantly, they get the citizenship and leadership experience. There's nothing more valuable to me as a cadet and a cadet instructor that has ever left me more pride than watching my cadets lead and being a leader myself. So that is definitely amazing.
Well, I'm actually a senior in ROTC, but I guess I can give some insight into that because I've been in the program for 4 years. I would say cadets that have really good discipline is definitely a program that encourages discipline, and then people that see themselves as leaders or want to become a leader.
Well, to the instructors, they typically look for students who take initiative, students who reach for as much responsibility as they can handle, because they know those are the students who are willing to improve.
For more information, go to the Arlington High School website.
We go where our customers are is Amazon's slogan, and they're sticking to their word. There will be a new Amazon delivery location opening near Lamar and I-240. Most Memphis packages have come from either Little Rock or Nashville. Local residents can expect shipping times to be faster. Currently, the facility plans to host up to 1,500 new jobs. Employees there will be paid $15 an hour minimum wage with the retirement benefits. This new facility will be open in the near future. Soon, hundreds of Memphis workers will be out of a job thanks to the incoming shutdown of the Electrolux Memphis facility. Electrolux is a company that creates kitchen appliances, and after repeated losses, the company has decided to shut down its facility. The facility currently employs around 530 people, all of which will lose their job at the end of 2020. Contract and temporary workers have already been laid off. We hope you've enjoyed the show so far. Now it's time for a PSA break.
As you all know, this month is Black History Month, and some of us tend to forget about the history that goes on with it. So I'm here to remind you 3 key figures in our history. So, let's talk. Our first key figure is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was best known for his role in the civil rights movement and nonviolent protest. During the time of the civil rights movement, he was delivering his famous I Have a Dream speech on August 28, 1963 on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Our second key figure is Jackie Robinson. He became the first black player in the Major League Baseball leagues by signing with the Brooklyn Dodgers. He broke a very important unwritten color barrier in the sports world. He inspired many other African Americans not to be accepted, to separate but equal state, and embrace integration. More and more African American people were accepted in baseball and other sports after Robinson's success. Our final key figure is Harriet Tubman. She was a famous abolitionist who won renown for her exploits in guiding her fellow slaves to the freedom on the Underground Railroad. She also served in the Union Army.
Hello Tigers, the NBA All-Star Weekend is finally here. This year, like most years, the Celebrity All-Star Game, the Rising Stars Challenge, the three-point contest, the dunk contest, the skills challenge, and finally the NBA All-Star Game will be held over the weekend. Without question, eyes will be mainly on the NBA All-Star Game. Team LeBron and Team Giannis will go head-to-head to see who's better, the West or the East. Events will begin tonight with the Celebrity All-Star Game. It will start airing at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. All-Star Weekend will conclude this Sunday with the NBA All-Star Game, and this will be aired on TNT at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. In other news, Amazon is canceling its plans to build the New York headquarters. This is ultimately due to the backlash they are facing from the community. Amazon selected New York City and Northern Virginia in November to split duty as its second headquarters after a year-long search. Each city was expected to have more than 25,000 workers over time. Lastly, Denver teachers have reached a deal with Denver Public Schools and are set to return to the classroom after going out on strike Monday. They wanted higher, stable salaries because the school district uses unpredictable bonuses to make up for low base pay. The agreement between the DCTA and the teachers union ultimately ended the strike. The school district said in a statement that the agreement would see an investment of $23 million in teachers' pay.
Garrett and Caleb asked students around the school about the NBA All-Star Weekend. Let's check it out.
Who wore number 23 for the Chicago Bulls?
MJ.
Michael Jordan.
Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Ruskell something.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Name 3 Golden State Warrior players.
Who?
You name 3 famous mathematicians.
Steph Curry, and I don't know.
Okay.
Steph Curry, Albert Einstein, and Bertrand Russell.
There you go. How many rings does James Harden have?
Who is that?
How many fingers does he have? 10?
5.
And what player has the most NBA rings?
Big ol'.
LeBron?
Nope.
Michael Jordan.
Gosh.
So how was your Valentine's Day? Did you get anything from anyone? I got roses, chocolates, and it was fun. We went to dinner and it was a good night. Wish I could relate. Thanks for joining us. See you guys next week.